Welcome everybody, this is
And
Link.
Sora!
Wow, that was really delayed. We're here again with another weekly update. It's
13.
number
Let's
13?
hope this is luck. Let's hope
13?
this isn't unlucky number 13.
No, I think it's a lucky number.
You're
I
right, we
really
already
like
got past number
13.
4.
Oh yeah, true.
That's very bad for
very true.
Japanese.
If we got that, yeah, older tradition, so if we got past that, we can make it past 13.
Anyway,
Okay, so let's start it off like we always do. 166 subscribers on YouTube still. Go tell your friends. It'll be awesome. You should do it. Twitter, we're at 1,037, which is down 3, but you know we're kind of been hovering around 1036 to 1044 for a while, so it is what it is. Facebook, we're at 93 likes, and Twitch, we're at 20 followers still. So nothing really changed other than the Twitter dropping a few stats. Go ahead.
Oh, it's my turn. That's right. Join me on Eternal.
Oh, hey, you said the game this time.
Yeah, but seriously, guys.
Proud of you.
I'm getting bored. I don't have any real big challenges anymore.
Considering no one watches these anyway, that
Well,
would
that plus
explain a lot.
Dragon Knight. Oh, I'm just gonna whip you to death. Literally, one of my things, my spear becomes a tail, and I whip the enemy away from me.
So if you do indeed watch this, check him out. And if you watch this but you don't play at Eden Eternal, then tell your friends. Maybe they play and they want to come find us.
Who doesn't like to play a free game?
Yeah, it's a free MMO, or is it in... Okay. So that's pretty awesome.
Next up is the 200 sub art giveaway.
Oh. I fucked up. Okay. So... We've been, or I've been drawing in collaboration with Timmer and Dan about this a lot. Look at the camera, sir. Thank you.
It's just the flash.
We still have the thing where I can see him, but he can't see me, so it's still gonna happen for a while.
I forgot my mouse is dead.
Art giveaway. Okay, so I have been drawing a lot of the stuff. Sora's been putting his input in, and we have one character left to draw. I also have to I did a sketch of one of the characters, and I have to like redo it to make it the final sketch.
The same
but
size.
Other than that,
height is not changing.
We have a couch, and I have to do one more character, and I have to redraw another character, but that's it. And then it's just putting it on the computer and coloring it. I think I'm going to ink it actually before I put it on the computer. I'm not sure yet.
I want to add to the list.
But we'll see how it goes.
I had something I want to add to the list. I forgot it.
Go ahead.
Are you done with your 200 support giveaway? Okay.
Yeah.
For the first time on the channel, give us a break when you see these videos. For the first time ever, the main series videos, we're doing our first ever 2-player co-op game. So it's going to be a little bit shaky to start when you guys see it coming next week, possibly. The new Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Oh, that's not coming until after the 13th.
Oh.
I think it comes out the 15th. Yeah. So technically next week. Yes, you're right.
So it's a little bit rough, but after we figure out controls and that there's 2 of us on screen.
It does get better after the first episode, I'll tell you. Actually, we only have 1 episode filmed. Partway through the first episode, it gets better.
We had a really big goof up that day.
Yeah, we don't know how to play.
We figured it out. But anyway, answering last week's question. After that surprise update on what's going on with the channel. And last week's question was, what do you think about MLB leagues or MLG leagues being on ESPN?
Which basically means that video games are going to be on ESPN. Okay.
My comment is I would love to see them playing like Halo and all that, like tournaments. Because they do have teams and they do get like sponsors and stuff. So they are like that's esports team, I guess. That's what they're calling them, is esports teams.
Okay. See, my opinion on it is that MLG is kind of dumb in the first place. In my opinion, I'm just a stupid kid though, but I think MLG is just an excuse for a lot of kids to say, "Yeah, I'm pretty good at video games."
True.
And, like I know a few MLG players, and they're pretty much uh, like really into themselves. But then again, there's a few
really
that
good.
are not so. They're really good and they're really friendly, and I guess it's the same thing as sports, where you have the players who are really friendly and you have the players who are complete buttholes.
Dicks.
So as much as I don't want to see MLG gaming ever, especially not on ESPN, I think that if they were to put it on ESPN, it would kind of do the same thing that ESPN did to sports, where the players
like
have
on their best
to be
behavior.
they have to be likable. If the player's not likable, no one's going to root for them, even if they're the best player. They're going to get booed all the way through. And I think it'll bring the gaming community into something, because for the past couple of years, I've been basically told by everyone not to go into gaming because it's not going to last, it's going to die out. And this will definitely show the world that we're serious. Like I did a survey for a magazine that I subscribe to, and they were talking about shooting sports and stuff, but it was like, what other activities do you participate in? And it had literally everything I did except video games. And I'm like, yeah, and that's a big part of my life.
Look at me.
I mean, obviously, I'm doing this channel.
Well, look at me specifically.
So it's really confusing to me why it's not as recognized. And I think that as weird as it'll be to have MLG on ESPN, I think that it will definitely... It'll be a good thing for video games in general, for the community in general, and just for like the average gamer too.
Comment of the week.
So after that, comment of the week. We really only had one comment.
Thank you, Dan.
And by really only had, I mean there was one comment. It was Demolinator on the last weekly update. It said, "Serious Skype aside this time, LOL."
That's because you were outside.
That's because I was outside and Timmer was just not cut. He was cutting out all the time, not for his purposes, but
see, it's because I kept going
computer.
to Minecraft World.
And he also answers the question, which is weird because it's the question of the week and the comment of the week. MLG and ESPN, what will they play in bars then? LOL, I don't know. I think it'd be a sweet middle finger to the rest of the ignorant world, and the idea makes me smile.
Yeah.
Which kind of goes along with what I did. I just said it a little bit more politically correct and a little bit happier.
And, let's see here. Live stream.
Oh, is that me too?
I can talk about it if you want.
I'm sorry.
I can
if
also.
you want to.
Well, I'll mention the fact that we're starting to do like one more live stream a week if we have the time.
We're trying to do it. It's working so far.
That's mainly because we're doing a game Molly enjoys watching us play, I think.
I think it is too. Friday nights, if you haven't noticed yet, on our Twitch channel, which we'll have a link somewhere possibly, not sure.
Below me.
Especially in the description. In the description, there will be a link. I know that for sure. On our Twitch on Friday nights, we've been playing Battle Block Theater, and I've been spelling Battle Block wrong, but we fixed it. I'm currently working on trying to get that on the YouTube channel, but I'll keep you updated on that.
We are waiting on an email on that. So
you want to talk about Mondays?
Yeah, I'll talk about Mondays. Mondays are mainly our streams that we do with Dan, like multiplayer, but we didn't want to do them like split screen. And some of them you can't do split screen, so we have Dan come on and do the co-op with us, which we definitely love having Dan do that with us.
So
we've been doing Dead Space 3, and Link hates it. But that's why I love it so much.
It's terrible. I just get so scared
Especially
so quickly. If you guys remember back in the Gears of War videos, in one of them we had just started playing, and I was in a house. And then out comes, what are those small guys called that run at you? Yes, a wretch came at me, and I just screamed, yelled, and tossed the controller.
The Dead Space stream is just that, really.
It's pretty much that. So, a note to the Dead Space stream, if you look at the YouTube videos that we've been releasing about Dead Space, those are the old videos that have lower quality. I say that in the description. Currently, we've been last week, so it's once. We had only one time where the stream cut out, but every other time there were no dropped frames. There was none of the lag that you've been used to seeing.
Gameplay. Like, it was even better quality than the Gears of War live stream.
2 weeks ago, we had our best live stream in terms of content, and last week we had our best live stream in terms of quality of video.
Yeah, I would agree.
Other than Battle Block Theater, because Battle Block Theater, we're not using Skype and everything. We're sitting right next to each other, so it's really easy to get quality on that.
How many times me and Link will die in the same fashion.
I was watching Sam play with Mariad, and they were playing on like Act 6 or something, and I'm just watching them, and I'm thinking about you and me trying to beat it.
By the way, did they get
this
my
live stream is going to last a while?
The dart trick I used to work?
I have no idea. I didn't ask. I probably will, but yeah. So we've been talking a lot.
Because next up my challenge logs.
Live stream.
I'm done with Legend of Zelda, and as soon as I can find, I need to find some place to hold like a poll, because I'll put up like 3 games I'm potentially thinking of doing a challenge in.
You know how to make a poll, right?
I believe so.
Okay. If not, I can explain.
But right now, I'm taking a break from like doing challenges in video games and just playing Harvest Moon on the 3DS.
So you should make updates about that. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. I milked my cow for 3 days in a row.
You should totally do that. I milked my cow with one image of a cow. Then the next day I milked my cow with a partially zoomed in image of the cow. And then the third day I milked my cow and then like big wide-eyed really close up of the cow. The most
exciting thing I do in that game is go mining.
Well, then talk about your mining. I don't know. Harvest Moon's a pretty popular game. You should definitely say you're playing it.
I love the Harvest Moon franchise.
Give us Facebook content. Nobody's been contenting on Facebook.
The last thing up is my challenge log finishing Ocarina of Time.
Oh, you did put that up?
Which, I didn't use my sword in the fight against Ganon, I just whipped the bottle at his energy ball. It fucking works. Awesome.
I know it does, it's crazy though, like I never would have thought until I saw a video.
Oh, it was fun doing it!
Okay, so moving on from challenge logs, hopefully there'll be more. We don't know yet because of this guy. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! Vid issues still, and that's all we're going to say. I have a few videos I have to pull off and edit because Demolinator has put on a few that I will be able to eventually upload to the channel, but I just haven't had time. I'm barely getting the episodes out for this week. So,
this week's question is, what is your opinion on DLC for video games? Like, do you think it's a good thing for companies to do, or should they just release the game with all the content at once, but at a maybe a little bit higher price?
Okay, this will be an interesting conversation next week, because I have very good, very strong thoughts about this. So anyway, comment down below what the for the question of the week if you want, and try to get the comment of the week because we don't have anybody commenting. There's a lot of videos that we're putting out. We're putting out almost a video every single day, other than Saturdays right now, which will change as soon as we get an email about Battle Block Theater. But at the moment, please like, comment, subscribe. Woo! I hope you're enjoying the channel. I hope you're enjoying his crazy antics and mine.
What can I say?
And we hope to see you soon. The only other thing I want to mention is that if you guys are going to Chicago Comic Con, let us know because we're going to be there. So put that in the comments. Love you guys. Bye.